profile जिसमें reels fall to like 5,000 का reach and carousels go to 100K. So it's very different. So you have to figure that sweet point कि where it will work. But as for quality, always stick to HD 1080, 30 FPS. 60 भी चलता है, but then depends again. So Instagram reel depends on what device you are posting it from. That is the biggest problem of Instagram. नहीं तो इसलिए कि yeah, so there's a setting where you have upload at the highest quality. I'll show you that. Wait. Huh? So guys, see here when you go to post, you will have more options. Upload at the highest quality. Bas, that is the main thing. But basic is that अब I shoot 4K 60 FPS. I then compress it to HD 60 only because I know मेरे profile में 60 पे it works. I have tested multiple videos. I know it works. I have stuck to that. I have tried uploading 4K 60 also. So how I tested this is, again, always have a bulk of those 7, 5, 6 fake profiles चाहिए Instagram पे if you want to ace Instagram. So those 5, 6, my 7 profiles, what I did is I took one same video 20 seconds का, uploaded on one profile 4K 60 FPS वो frame rate highest. Then I did 4K 30 FPS frame highest, 4K 30 FPS frame mid. Try किया, कोई difference नहीं लगा. Next, फिर से same thing for HD, for 720. So if you look at Instagram for stories, it's 720p, 720p 30 FPS. Reels 1080 30 FPS. But there are profiles which will upload for 4K 60, 4K 120, 8K 60 also, and it works. But then it depends on the device you are viewing it from. HDR, I don't know if all phones play it. How HDR comes on iPhone is totally mad. इसलिए HDR works the most in US, where the most of the market chunk is iPhone. HDR works brilliant because if you see that once HDR वाला video, you'll be like, क्या video है ये? And now when you have like upscaling tools, AI upscaling tools like Topaz and all, your upscale has no limits now. Now how we talk about 4K, now 8K will become the norm because everything is 8K now. Everyone is launching 8K 60 is what they are launching already. So the talk is that the next phones also will start having 8K, 60 will be the norm now. But then Instagram will still do 1080 60. So you can't play around much with that. Yeah. ये रिकॉर्ड हो रहा है.
No, maybe we can talk about the best practice. Though you know there are certain phones. See, we have a flagship tie-up with Zeiss.
Yeah, I know.
You know, Zeiss is really good. So there are phones that come with that capability. So maybe he is not sure with it.
Yeah. So see, I'll tell you.
But I think that would be really
So see, Instagram. Let's go to history again. Okay. Instagram was built for iPhone. Anybody who's had Instagram more than 14 years, 13 years, it was an iPhone app only. It came to Android 2013. When Samsung had those touchscreen phones, Moto has the touchscreen phone, is when it came. OnePlus was there, all these. So that is where it came to Androids. Even now, I live, breathe, eat Instagram. Eat, trip, click is. I look at any video. I will know if it is made with iPhone or Android. I can tell. And I have Samsung has broken it. क्या फोन डाला है? Z Fold, whatever, ये वो लास्ट वाला जो फोन था S7, S6, the best video phone, क्या क्लैरिटी आ रही है? अब देख दिखा post कर video and check from my phone and check on your phone. Because I am like, direct difference देख ले. Like how it looks on my phone, I can tell it's a Samsung का video. That this issue, big issue was there with OnePlus. OnePlus का reels could not play, OnePlus का videos could not play on reels for I think 2 whole models. It would pixelate, story would pixelate. I would see somebody's story and be like, OnePlus post किया ना? They're like, हाँ, मैं बोला नहीं चलने वाला है. It will pixelate. That is the big problem.
But you are viewing it on iPhone, right? Maybe that's why.
Maybe.
Android to Android.
I tried with Android also. See, I have a Pixel also. तो मैंने फिर Pixel पे ट्राई किया. Then they said नहीं नहीं Samsung का Samsung पे होता है. मैं बोला same video, same place that we have shot. You play it on Samsung, I'll play it on my iPhone. Let's see. Then we play your video on my Pixel also. Let's see who किसका better दिख रहा है. So it's but then how the video looks doesn't matter at all. That is what the premise of Instagram now is. So understand. अब हम एक वीडियो देखते हैं खुद का वीडियो and we judge it. I still judge my videos a lot. ये क्या घटिया वीडियो है, क्यों मैं पोस्ट कर रहा हूं इसको. बट अब डेडलाइन है, जैसे कल मैंने एक वीडियो पोस्ट किया है and the brand is sitting on my head. Why post क्यों नहीं किया, post क्यों नहीं किया, and I am waiting for it to be upscaled. Coloring का I am waiting, they are not waiting. I had to post it. I am not happy with it. I have to post it. तो वो करना पड़ता है. But the quality of that video, understand कि most people do not understand quality, which is the lesson I taught myself also. कि if I shoot this bottle 4K 60 FPS multiple angles से वो करके, how many people can shoot like that anyways? किसको समझेगा वो वीडियो? Simple content, effective content is the best content अभी, because understand you're not catering to. अभी ये रूम में 30 लोग जो बैठे हैं, they all know how to create videos, they all know how to edit a video, they know how to color a video, so they will judge your content. But जो तुम्हारे बाकी 1000 बैठे हैं जो तुमको देख रहे हैं बाहर, they have no clue how to do any of it. तो उनके लिए you just showing up to post a video is a big thing. It could be your face, it could be your content, it could be anything. That connection has to be there. That you have to figure out connection क्या है. अब मेरे केस में, अब I saw these couple of, now you would have seen, I don't know how many travel bloggers you guys follow. Anuna Sood. You guys know Anuna Sood? Huh? Anvesh कौन है? I don't know. Anvesh, sorry. मैं जानता होगा, मेरा नाम ऐसे याद नहीं आ रहा. Khan Isa. All these are, so what these guys do now is, their every content is 30 videos max. You need 30 hero videos and a good editor to make those 30 videos into game is now for creators. So I said, मैं भी यही करूंगा. I have amazing content. मेरे पास footage है. I got an editor केरला में. I said, बना दे video. I tried 4 videos, all bombed. Then I realized my videos, it lies in me showing up, me talking. People don't want to see cut in my videos. They want to see me coming and saying, guys, I'm at this. Today I'm trying this food. I love Hyderabadi biryani. I'm doing this. They love that. So that is where I figured that out. Minimal editing always. Again, that is your own style. So editing is nothing but your style of how you want to post a video. I could do without anything. I could do with dark wala setting. Anything can work. So figure out a couple of. So CapCut mein there are 3-4 filters: clear to vibrant, mistletoe, vivid becomes too whoa. See, colors cannot go over also. Lot of them have over. So your content has to be compatible across devices. So what looks good on your phone, if you think कि color मेरे इसमें बहुत सही दिख रहा है, बहुत ज्यादा आ रहा है, किसी फोन में वो flat हो जाएगा, किसी फोन में बहुत दिखेगा, ओवर सैचुरेशन हो जाएगा वो. तो इसलिए बैलेंस, कीप इट बैलेंस एंड देन डू इट, बट यू हैव टू अगेन फिगर इट आउट. अपना खुद का कंटेंट, लाइक आई सेड, नो, लुक एट योर कंटेंट अक्रॉस मल्टीपल डिवाइसेस. यू गाइस हैव टू पोस्ट फॉर वीवो, ठीक है, बट योर फ्रेंड्स वुड हैव अदर डिवाइसेस, उसमें चेक योर वीडियोस एंड देन फिगर आउट क्या कम पड़ रहा है, बिकॉज सी ऑन नॉट एवरीबडी हैज वीवोज, राइट? तो यू हैव टू बैलेंस इट. कि किसी के पास अगर वन प्लस है, उसको बोल दिखा, फोन दिखा, मेरे को अपना देखना वीडियो कैसा लग रहा है. आईफोन पे देखो, सैमसंग पे देखो, एंड देन अंडरस्टैंड कि अगर तीनों में कलर कम लग रहा है तो नेक्स्ट एडिट में यू हैव टू इंक्रीज द कलर्स फॉर टू इट टू मैच देयर स्क्रीन. अगर ज्यादा लग रहा है, यू हैव टू डिक्रीज योर कलर्स. तो वो इसलिए बोल रहा हूं, एवरीथिंग इज लर्निंग. वंस यू गेट इनटू दिस कि यार मेरा ये काम है, मेरे को करना है ढंग से, यू विल कीप वांट टू लर्न एवरीथिंग, कि किसका चल रहा है, नहीं चल रहा है, क्या कलर चल रहा है. तो फिल्टर्स में भी यू ऑलवेज, अब वो भी हुआ है कि आउटडोर वीडियोस का फिल्टर अलग है, इंडोर वीडियोस का फिल्टर अलग है, स्किन टोन अगर दिखाना है उसका फिल्टर अलग है. तो वो बाय प्लेइंग ओनली यू विल फिगर आउट कि विच इज वर्किंग फॉर व्हाट. या हाँ,
So can't we use that in VN?
VN also you can do. I'll show you. VN where you can have lot to play around, right? Another thing is you can add LUTs. In VN also you can add. You know that? LUT add होता है. Best. Figure out कौन सा LUT काम कर रहा है. Do it off. Again, I would say we had this discussion also कि what is CapCut, VN. If you are serious about creating content, CapCut is the way. Nothing can beat CapCut. You have to figure out how to get it. VPN works. If you have Vivo में तो it will work anyways.
So all of them have it actually.
हाँ, because Android में it's super easy to get. iPhone में I have to bloody struggle. Yeah.
Like everyone has using a multiple devices. ठीक है. तो उसमें same account login है.
हाँ.
एक तो जैसा mention करते हैं iPhone का हिस्ट्री चेक करता हूँ. तो same account मेरे पास Android में भी login है.
हाँ.
तो उस पे भी फर्क करता कि फिर जज करता है iPhone यूज कर Android यूज कर रहा हूँ.
नहीं, अपलोड, इसलिए मैंने बोला what device you upload with that matters. That is where the trick is. कि अब see you have, मैंने तो वो भी ट्राई किया है, shot the video with iPhone, edited in CapCut on iPhone, send it to Android, then uploaded it. अलग था.
And one more challenge also I face.
Yeah.
So I have been seeing some of the photos which was uploaded by some of the third party influencers.
हाँ.
So whenever they upload, the image quality was pretty good.
Yeah, yeah.
But when I was trying to upload the same kind of image,
Yeah.
I was getting any comment.
Image or reel?
Image.
So image में, again, that depends on the device also.
But I have been selected the same to upload the high resolution.
No, which device but?
X45.
हाँ? हाँ, नहीं तो but the image that you saw, अब again, by default, iPhone has HDR photos.
Okay.
So when I upload from iPhone, it will play HDR unless I edit it to remove HDR. So sometimes when you see on the screen, that image will look like क्या detail है, वो है, all that.
And the color saturation levels and the
Yeah,
contrast ratio
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
everything, the details of the image also pretty good.
Yeah.
Even in the same kind of image, when I was clicked by using the X45,
Hmm.
for example, I clicked the image by using the 85 mm or 100 mm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And that picture was pretty good in terms of by seeing the physical display over in the gallery. But when I was trying to upload the same image in the Instagram.
Everything. So for camera pictures, you have to again be cautious of exporting it from Lightroom or wherever you are exporting.
No, nothing I was doing.
Direct.
Just clicking.
Then it won't play any camera image. Like a Sony camera or a Nikon or Canon camera, that image on Instagram will be super difficult because the file ka size is 8 MB, 9 MB, 20 MB. Instagram cannot handle that size. So Instagram will always compress it to the size they can handle. So best is compress it the best possible way yourself, feed it to Instagram directly. Instagram is super lazy. Understand that. You have to feed it बच्चे के जैसा एंड ट्रीट इट लाइक बच्चा ओनली. बच्चा जैसे तमाशे करता है, चिढ़ता है, चिढ़ने दो, मनाना है वापस से. तुम व्हाट कैन यू गिव देम टू मनाओ. आई हैव अ 3-year-old सन, तो मैं तो आई नो आई एम अ प्रो क्योंकि मैंने इंस्टाग्राम चलाया 10 साल, तो दोनों संभालते. अब जैसे आई टेल यू रील का भी ऑल्सो, लाइक व्हाट ही आस्क्ड फोटोज का, रील्स का आई टेल यू व्हेन आई शूट अ रील, or I have a videographer shooting a reel and they are like ki, so photo video content, the basic thing is light. If you can't understand light, you can't do anything. You can have the best editing software, best camera in your hand, best talking, best clothes. If you don't see light, कुछ नहीं हो सकता. Light is something editing में भी कोई कुछ नहीं कर सकता. So when I'm shooting with my videographers and all, they're like, अरे सर आ रहा है भैया, लाइट बहुत सही आ रहा है. मैं बोला नहीं, if I cannot see it, what happens? They're like editing में खेल लेंगे. Instagram what it does is, suppose you have a reel of 20 videos, 19 videos are proper well lit. अब जैसे ये बैठा है, he is in dark. This video if I take, it's a dark video. This is a good light. जहां से भी यहाँ पे लाइट आ रही है, this is proper light. तो if I make a video of them, 20 फ्रेम्स लिए मैंने, ठीक है, एक सेकंड के, 2 सेकंड के, जो भी इनका बात करते हुए, कुछ भी करते हुए. अब यहां लाइट प्रॉपर है, यहां लाइट कम है. When I upload it on Instagram, again, like I said, Instagram नहीं समझता कुछ. It will not upscale this to that. It will bring that video to this. When you say कि मेरा वीडियो पिक्सेलेट हो जाता है, ये होता है. First thing, पूरे वो फुटेज में एक भी ऐसा वीडियो था जो कलर डिम था, लाइट डिम था, शेकी फुटेज था, ब्लर्ड फुटेज था, कुछ भी था. इंस्टाग्राम क्या करेगा? It cannot touch that proper frame. It will bring all the other frames to that quality. That is where the problem lies. क्योंकि Instagram when you upload, it has its own algorithm to read your content. वो उसको रीड करके फिर अपने उस पर अपलोड करता है. That is why the photo वाला issue. कि अगर तुम 20 MB का फोटो Instagram पे अपलोड करोगे, Instagram gives less than 1 MB for a picture to your profile. तो if you upload 20, वो 1 के अंदर लाएगा. That will use its own bad compression and problem आ जाएगा. Same for videos का भी. Like I have tried uploading 400 MB का वीडियो also. कभी कभी गया है, कभी कभी नहीं गया है. So that is fluke. So I said I can't live on fluke like that. So now I make sure कि it's under 150 MB when I post it. I know videographers who use Premiere Pro, Adobe and all, and they compress it to 40 MB and post it. And that goes beautiful.
So, can you tell us, so what is the best resolution to post 3 video?
1080 30 FPS.
1080 30 FPS.
60 you should try.
What will happen?
Again, see, so Instagram works on codecs. It's all codecs. अब before, if you think 10 साल पहले, number of companies, number of mobile companies were say 6. Instagram chose to make codec for 1 iPhone. As companies evolved, they maybe added more codecs. When I say the quality differs, is because that codec is still the best for iPhone. That is the problem. So even now you have 30 companies reacted to this one video and not this one. So this is the one I'll take live and post it as my normal reel. Is what trial reel ka use case was. Then this one lady in the US, she posted a reel saying that I use trial reel to increase my followers by thousands. Here is what you do. And she said, take your followers ka jo bhi data hai, see which reels have gotten you the most followers in the last 2 years. Repost all those reels exactly with the same captions, same video as trial reels, and you will get more followers. The reason that reel stopped is because Instagram stopped showing it to non-followers. Now if you repost it as trial reel, it will again show it to non-followers. तो लोगों ने उसको चालू कर दिया अब यूज करना. And people posted like 30 reels in a day, trial reels. But now next month से Instagram is capping trial reels. इसलिए I said कि once you abuse the system, Instagram doesn't know how to react and it stops it. So next month से Instagram is stopping trial reels to 5 reels a month. So that will go off. And already the reach has trial reels has gone down. I tried it like last week only with couple of my old reels. The reach was significantly down from what it used to be. So I don't know. I stopped using it. What are you asking? Hashtag again. So Instagram पहले used hashtags because Instagram का जो content था that could not go on Google. If you have any search on Google, Instagram terms, nothing will show up. That link was there. You could not see reels on Instagram. एक सर्च स्ट्रिंग के साथ you run reels on Google is why hashtags were there कि अब if you I want to search Vivo V60 there will be a hashtag. मैं hashtag पे click करूंगा, all the content about Vivo V60 with that hashtag will come on my feed. Done. Now last month या couple or 2 months back Google and Instagram sync happened. So now there is no need for hashtags. Instagram also is not hashtag based anymore. You can go in your search option, search anything you want. It will show you the reel. Like pehle, if you wanted to see, say, I made a reel, couple influencer, Hyderabad, you would have to search hashtag couple influencer, hashtag Hyderabad. Nothing. Now you just put couple influencer in Hyderabad, and it will show you all the profiles that उसमें भी बहुत mixed है. Like I say, it doesn't matter. Still, I put in all my videos because I tried 4-5 videos without hashtags. It didn't work. तो Instagram is more like वो बोलते ना, क्या बोलते हैं ऐसे अंधविश्वास. मोस्ट वो है कि यार ये अगर नहीं चला रील तो लास्ट वाले में मैंने भी डाला था, वो चला था, वो इससे आई विल यूज द सेम. तो यू डोंट ब्रेक आउट ऑफ दैट. लाइक आई हैव दिस थिंग वेयर all my highest watch reels have had hashtag reels Instagram, hashtag trending. I will always put it everywhere. By default लगता है कि नहीं, मैं सोचता हूँ I will not put this. Let's see what happens. And like if I don't put this and if the reels views drop, डाल देता हूँ and I put it off. तो वो problem है.
Actually, you said that.
एक collaboration as in
रील वायरल होना इंपॉर्टेंट है क्या कोलैबोरेशन
किसके साथ?
यही भी होता
ये कोलैब रील्स दो लोगों का साथ में. Again, trial and error. Whenever I post, so I tried that also. I would post a reel with my wife in collaboration. Never a reel worked. None of those reel ever worked. Then I started doing, I would post a reel. अगर हम दोनों भी है वीडियो में, I would post it from my own profile, let it run for 6-7 days. Then I would add her as a collaborator, and it worked. And it didn't stop the reel. So collaboration also works differently. Like if for your profile collaboration is live, and if दोनों का audience मिला के if it is adding something, then it works well. Otherwise तो normal. हाँ, इतना कोई ऐसे collaboration का. Again, that was a feature which Instagram thought कि which was brought in for brands to add them to the profile, to the video directly. कि tag नहीं था. Let's add collaborators. But then it became ki let's add other collaborators also. Like you collaborate with me, I collaborate with him. So it became like too much for Instagram to handle. It was not meant for that. It was only meant for brands to collaborate with people. It was not meant for everyone to collaborate with everyone. And अब उसमें उन्होंने add कर दिया 4 collaborator, 5 collaborator. कोई use case ही नहीं है उसका. Like I don't know how. And some reels will always work. I have seen reels with millions of views with collaboration also. But that number is very less. Like data doesn't show that ki this question was asked to Moseri also. Ki collab reels doesn't work. He said no, nothing like that. It works. And I'm like, show the data. If I say ki yaar reels are working in collaboration, show me 1,000 reels which have 1 million plus reach with collaboration versus non-collaboration. So it's a simple data. So isliye. You were asking. 1 minute. हाँ.
Actually, you said that hashtag doesn't work on posts or reels or anything. But some of my guys said that posting a reel or a photo or a post or something using hashtags, you might get something viral. Okay.
Very different, यार. It's again very tricky. तो hashtag का फंडा ये था कि suppose अब what is trending. For example, say IPL is trending. So you put IPL 2024 is what tells Instagram this content is for IPL 2024. अब क्या हो गया है? Anyways, in your caption you will put something around cricket, something around Apple. हाँ, तो I'm not saying कि caption is dead. Hashtag is dead as in using hashtag something is dead, but your caption should still have that detail. Now you have the freedom of improving जो hashtag कर रहा था in a caption. If your reel is about IPL 2025, say that caption में the best IPL this season was this one. Hardik Pandya did this. Virat Kohli did this. You have all this is text now. जो hashtag एक होता था कि आखिरी में 30 hashtags थे. Now your whole caption is a hashtag. What is readable on Instagram? तो हैशटैग ऑल्सो 2017-18 में इट वॉज कैप्ड एट 30 हैशटैग के ऊपर यू कुड नॉट यूज. We found a break for that also. I would put 60 hashtags in my post. Because there was a funda that you post with 30 hashtags, put it in draft, and then bring it out from draft and post 30 more hashtags. Then there was a funda, comments में you could post hashtags. People would post 30 hashtags in the post, 30 hashtags in the comment. Because everything, again, nobody knew if it worked. It was all अंधविश्वास. कि somebody did this and it worked. अब जैसे बीच में चल रहा था hashtags are dead. Put your hashtags, square bracket and the details. Again, doesn't work. There is nothing like that. And I saw people saying कि नहीं वो square bracket में 5 कॉमा के साथ वो करता ना ऐसे अंधविश्वास, नींबू मिर्ची लगा के ऐसा रखे तो वो सब वही है. Nothing is guaranteed. Nothing is guaranteed on Instagram. It's हाँ, fonts again. See, fonts का भी क्या है, like she was saying, it cannot be like very loud font. Loud font works when you are trying to talk about something very loud, very crazy, कुछ दिखाना है, impact. तब fonts काम में आता है. Otherwise, stick to minimal fonts. Best is जो Instagram के fonts है ना, classic, modern, deco, typewriter. Try to match those fonts as closely as possible. Because those are the fonts that are globally used the most. So देख, Instagram has have a database कि यार ये fonts है, use these, it will work. If you want to create impact, there is a font called impact. IMPACT is a font जो impact है. The most, तो understand कि जब कोई वीडियो देख रहा है, उसको चुभना नहीं चाहिए कुछ. Visual नहीं चुभना चाहिए, text नहीं चुभना चाहिए, music नहीं चुभना चाहिए. तो text का importance is, अब assume not everybody watches reels on high volume. अब you are sitting at work, घर पे भी है, कहीं पे भी है, तो you are scrolling कम आवाज में. इसलिए your video should always start with text on top. Assuming ये कि यार maximum लोग are not scrolling with audio on. तो इसलिए your hook, the first 3 seconds जो hook, that is there. That is true. तो उसमें you have to have a text, visual, musical. All three you have to take care in the first 3 seconds, assuming कि कोई बंदा full volume पे देख रहा है, उसको वो music आना चाहिए. कोई बंदा सिर्फ पढ़ रहा है, उसको वो पढ़ना आना चाहिए. कोई बंदा visual देख रहा है, उसको एक visual कुछ मिलना चाहिए. Those 3 if you crack in every reel, you're sorted. So this has to be done, but again in your style. I'll show you an example of this, which I also discovered by fluke. So I was again somebody who was always into creating the best content, because I would take it upon myself कि यार somebody will judge me for creating something random. कि अब मैं अगर I still know this, कि like I still am caught with that कि I can create food reels. I can go to Nilofer, I can take the cup, bun उसमें डाल के पूरा चाय गिरते हुए, that is a viral reel. But what do I say? I'm not able to put myself there to say कि यार मेरे को ये बनाना है पैसा. So this I had for the longest time. One day I was coming back from रात को 2 बजे ऐसी सरत सिटी मॉल के पास. And if you guys have seen, रात को people stop on that flyover to look below what is happening. Traffic है, पार्टियां खत्म हो रही, all that. My wife is like, रोक, कुछ हुआ. And I'm like, idiot people. They are all like unsocialized idiots who want to stop and see कुछ भी नहीं हो रहा है. And मैंने ऐसी pan किया मेरा कैमरा to post it as a story. I said, चल ठीक है, I'll post it as a story. देख लेंगे बाद में. Then one day I was getting bored. रात को 3 दिन हो गए थे, I had not posted. So I get very anxious if I don't post for 2-3 days. अभी भी है मेरे को. I'm like, कुछ तो post करना है. Again that thought is there कि if you don't post like 4 times a week, profile dead हो जाएगा. और रिस्क कौन लेगा यार, नहीं होगा तो भी, but why do I take a risk? So I'm sitting रात को 9 बजे and I'm like, यार पोस्ट करना है, क्या पोस्ट करूं? Then I saw this video. I was like, I'll just put random. This happens only in Hyderabad. I put a text. This happens only in Hyderabad. I was like, but what happens? Visual में एक आंटी है, वो ऑटो से उतर के चल के जा रही है ऐसे. I'm like, okay. Then I said, how do I make it audio? I put My patience is waning, is this entertaining? तो वो जो ऑडियो है, that everybody who's on reels knows कि वो ऑडियो के 7 सेकंड के एंड पे कुछ होता है. मैंने वो वीडियो लिया. This happens only in Hyderabad. Auntie walking. My patience is waning, is this entertaining? The Hyderabadis. खत्म. कुछ तुक नहीं था रील का. And I posted. I'm telling my wife कि छी कितनी गंदी रील डाली है मैंने. ये कोई देखेगा तो क्या बोलेगा, ये मैं सवेरे उठ के डिलीट कर दूंगा. I slept. I woke up सवेरे 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock जो भी. That reel was 2 million views. तब तक मेरी कोई रील एक दिन में मिलियन नहीं गई थी. And I am like, okay, 2 million. Then I am sitting and मैं रात को मेरी वाइफ को ऐसे ही बोल रहा था कि यार 2 million हो गया. तो दिन बढ़ा, लंच टाइम तक 5 million हो गया, रात तक 10 million हो गया. And I am thinking 10 million इसका. And then बोलते ना से ड्रीम्स इंक्रीज. मेरी वाइफ को बोल रहा हूं 20 जाएगा. And she's like हट हट कुछ भी बोल रहा है, पागल है क्या तू. नेक्स्ट डे 20 million, 30 million, 40 million, 50, 100 million. Then I'm like, I love numbers. I knew Hyderabad का highest watch reel is 148 million. वो एक बंदा चॉपस्टिक से सुशी खाता है और गिर जाती है सुशी साइड में. तो थिंडी बोंतू उसका हैंडल है. आई नो हिम ऑल्सो. तो मेरे को वो वीडियो है. मैंने वाइफ को ऐसे ही बोला, मैं बोला वो बीट होगा. She's like, नहीं करेगा, पागल है क्या. Then it came to 130, 140, 145, slow. And this is 6 महीने का वीडियो. 6 महीने चल रहा है ये. Then one day it crossed 150 million. I'm like, हो गया. हैदराबाद का हाईएस्ट वॉच वीडियो मेरा है अब. And then it kept going. Now that video is 204 million. I'll show you. Oh, that is like a case study. So it's a case study. That is when I realized कि this is what content is. Do not take Instagram too seriously. Do not think about content too much. जो मेरे को लोग बोलते थे कि मत सोच इतना, कर दे जो करना है. And I'm like, नहीं. ये आर्ट है, कला है, कला. And that day I realized कोई कला नहीं है. Do what works the best and it will work someday. I'll show you that video अभी.
That means 4 times a week minimum post.
4 तो minimum, हाँ, minimum.
That
You.
includes stories, everything.
No, 4 reels. 4 reels, 4 posts. Stories तो रोज करो, दिन में 2-3 करो जो भी. That is all. हाँ? Per week. हाँ 4 reels या carousel mix दो जो भी. हाँ.
Actually, 2-3 years back, The Boys is a very trending audio for the
हाँ.
Instagram.
Yeah.
So I made a reel on that. By making the boys bike, I'm just going on a bike. My handle was broken. I
Nice.
made a video on that, but it got viral without hashtags.
Yeah.
Same using that audio, I made another video. But I used hashtags in that. But why can't it go viral?
Same visual or no?
No.
Again, see, if visual changes, everything changes. Audio doesn't define anything. Audio is a very small part. To understand, you see, music is trending, to assume everyone knows that music. That is your assumption. Like, video music is trending. थोड़ी सी दारू मेरे अंदर गई. उसमें you know that he has tied phone somewhere and it's a reel where somebody will driving. That is the reel that is there. तो वो अंडरस्टैंड करना पड़ता है कि उस म्यूजिक पे क्या चल रहा है. Either you make it on that music with the same visuals, or best is if you can shock that. So how you guys do it is, it's an idea, okay? जैसे वो बंदा, you know that video, that audio is, that guy puts it on a phone को tape करता है and रखता है. So as tech people, you could start that and be like, do not do this to your phone. आपका phone खराब हो जाएगा, गिर सकता है. It's a take on that video. That is what goes viral. You can create that video, but नहीं जाएगा because लड़की बनेगी तो जाएगा, तेरा नहीं जाएगा. तो वो तो है. तो उसमें फंडा ये है कि अब as tech vloggers, what you do is always think content का. यार एक होता है जैसे content ऐसे जा रहा है, इसमें मैं ऐसा बना सकता हूं, मैं इसको ऐसा तोड़ सकता हूं क्या, is what the first thought should always be. I'll show you उसका भी examples कि how you break stuff.
थोड़ा क्वेश्चन से ना वो कम कर
हाँ।
कंटेंट पे चलेंगे अभी
ना।
और 2 बजे हो गया लंच।
अच्छा अच्छा ठीक है। अरे यार वो अब इमेजिन वो रील मेरे को इतना पसंद भी नहीं है तो मेरे पिंड में भी नहीं है वो। इट्स माय हाईएस्ट वॉच रील एंड आई स्टिल डोंट वांट एबल टू सी इट कि मेरा प्रोफाइल उससे लिंक भी नहीं होना चाहिए कि ये ऐसा कंटेंट बनाता है करके। मेरे को ढूंढना पड़ेगा कहां है वो। मिल जाएगा वैसे उसका भी आगे अनदर स्टोरी आई टेल यू व्हाट शी वाज सेइंग नो ट्रायल रील्स का। हाँ दिस इज द वीडियो। नहीं आई टेल यू उसका फंडा अगेन। सो हाउ डू यू अब इसमें फंडा क्या हुआ, ये 7 सेकंड का रील है, ठीक है। पीपल सॉ दिस फर्स्ट टाइम, समझा ही नहीं क्या हो रहा है इसमें, दे वॉच्ड इट अगेन एंड अगेन, इज वाई द रील वेंट वायरल। कि पीपल वेयर लाइक कि क्या हो क्या रहा है, व्हाट हैपेंस ओनली इन इंडिया। हाँ तो अभी आई टेल यू इसका फंडा कि द फर्स्ट वीडियो आई मेड वॉज दिस हैपेंस ओनली इन हैदराबाद, दैट रील इज 204 million. I made that same reel, this happens only in India, that reel is again crossing 100 millions. फिर से क्रॉस कर चुका है। I can make this for every city every month. I can post this as a trial reel, this happens only in Delhi, it will again go millions. I know for sure, क्योंकि ये एक सेट फॉर्मेट है, it's not content, it's playing with human psychology. हाँ कि क्या हो रहा है, तो दिस प्लेस तो सी उसमें 2.2 million लाइक्स है। आई डोंट नो व्हाई आर दे लाइकिंग ऑल्सो, बट व्हाट इज टू लाइक उसमें। तो अभी जैसे आई वाज टेलिंग नो इसका हाउ यू प्ले विथ कंटेंट, थिंक ऑफ समथिंग व्हिच इज ट्रेंडिंग, थिंक ऑफ हाउ यू कैन चेंज द नरेशन एंड ब्रिंग इट टू योर सेल्फ, ठीक है। अब जैसे आई हैड मेड दिस वीडियो फॉर आवाज आ रही है क्या? So this says, when someone says I love veg biryani, so this was Prakash Raj ka random audio that he is a useless, shameless man. So again, what he is saying, people know Prakash Raj कुछ बोल रहा है, there the curiosity starts. हाँ कि ये क्या बोल रहा है। नहीं तो वो है ना हैदराबादी जो बिरयानी से प्यार है और टाइम भी हो गया लंच का तो बिरयानी दिख रही। तो अब बाकी लोगों के लिए है प्रकाश राज क्या बोल रहा है, फिर कोई पढ़ रहा है ओ वेज बिरयानी, और फिर उससे वो टेक्स्ट के साथ और उसके साथ दैट वीडियो ऑल्सो अभी भी चल रहा है। वीडियो तो कितना हो गया 174K समथिंग मिलियंस में रीच है उसकी। तो आई रियलाइज ये ऑल्सो कि बिरयानी विल ऑलवेज वर्क। अभी जैसे एक ट्रेंड चल रहा है जिसमें वो आता है कि मल्टीपल फॉन्ट्स में आता है नहीं 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 नहीं, नो 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 नो, ना ना ना, वो वाला। मैंने उसका वो फुटेज लिया एंड आई पुट डज वेज बिरयानी एग्जिस्ट, तो ना 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 नो 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 पूरा आ गया। एंड उस पे पूरे लोग फिर जो वेज बिरयानी वाले हैं वो भिड़ गए, नॉन वेज वाले भी भिड़ गए, तो वो भिड़ के पूरा मेरा अभी भी चल रहा है वो रील। तो कंटेंट शुड बी एंगेजिंग, कंटेंट शुड बी making people talk, making people think something is when your content is of value to somebody. So that is where you have to think कि यार content में हम क्या बनाए, ठीक है। इसको quickly I'll just scroll क्योंकि I think हमने पूरी तो बातें कर ही ली है। हाँ जैसे मैं ये बोल रहा था borrow ideas, तो when you are scrolling you are learning something किसी की रील से, make it, copy it, कुछ नहीं होता, बिंदास कॉपी कि यार मैं इसको क्या बना सकता हूं मैं इसका, बट ऑलवेज ब्रिंग इन योर पर्सनल थिंग टू इट, कि किसी को देख के लगे कि हाँ ये इसकी रील है, ये इसकी वॉइस है इसमें जो इसने चेंज किया है नरेशन, कि ये ट्रेंडिंग था आइडिया, इसने इसको ऐसा यूज किया। यू हैव टू फिगर आउट योर ओन वॉइस एंड स्टाइल एंड इंस्पिरेशन लेके, कॉपी पेस्ट नहीं करना है सेम चीज, इंस्पिरेशन लेके उसको तुम कैसे बेटर कर सकते हो वो सोचना है। तो व्हाट आई सेड कि सेव ऑर्गेनाइज योर इंस्पिरेशन, यू हैव टू ऑलवेज सी समथिंग। ऐसे स्कूल में करते थे ना, हाईलाइट करते थे ऐसे पेन से कुछ इंपॉर्टेंट दिखा, तो ये वो करना है सेविंग से कि सेव करते जाना फोल्डर बना बना के कि मैं क्या सीख रहा हूं इससे, कि अगर कुछ आइडिया आया, जैसे मेरे को व्हाट हैपेंड टू मी इज आई वुड think of something and be like कि हाँ this audio I want to use, and when I'm sitting to edit I can't remember the audio, so I make sure I save all the audios, I make sure I save all the fonts, all the edit styles, everything I save in a saved folder. And now this is follow trends with intention. Like I said कि balance the trends with authentic content. ट्रेंड तो रोज दिखते हैं, बट उसके लिए क्या है कि यू हैव टू स्पेंड फर्स्ट तो अपना जो फीड है, मेक योर फीड एज पर व्हाट यू लाइक आई शोड, फिगर आउट हाउ टू मेक योर फीड ऑफ व्हाट यू वांट टू वॉच, एंड देन स्टार्ट टेकिंग इंस्पिरेशन फ्रॉम देयर एंड स्टार्ट अंडरस्टैंडिंग कि हाउ कैन यू मेक इट योर थिंग. Again, before creating, the first thing is homework. भी होता है, just what I did was fluke, but then most of the reels, if you think about it properly and you have that homework, think what I want to say, what will be the hook, what will be the music, what am I trying to say with this video, is when your editing will be super easy. Otherwise, you sit video pura leke, audio, have no clue what the music will be, you have not planned anything, and then you're thinking ki haan main kya dalu. But always go with a music first if you are editing musically style, and if you are doing talking videos, like I do all talking videos, so I have a script ready, I figure out my script first, and then it's very easy to edit on the script, because if I'm saying something, if I'm talking about I went to the Vivo office to ye, I know ki I have that script. Also, if you have the script ready beforehand, it helps you shoot also, because if I'm in the video I want to say I was at the Vivo office to talk to some brightest minds in the Vivo city, Vivo's brand, I have written this down, I have planned the video, so whenever I come I have to take a video of this also, ki haan, ki when I'm saying that, in my mind it's going I was in the Vivo office with the brightest minds, the 30 best in the city. Mera ye shot ready ho gaya. That is why your homework matters. Always have a core message. Your niche is something which you have to always stick to. So that एक वो होता है ना कि mix होता है. One is content you like creating. Second is content that you can create. Third is content which works. And fourth is content which will bring you more work. I'll give you an example. Ab you like creating drone content, but you can't create because drone nahi hai. So that is, it's, I don't know if there is a कुछ है क्या ड्रॉ करने के लिए. हाँ, तो दिस इज लाइक अ MBA में हमको सिखाते थे, इट्स अ जापानीज थिंग कॉल्ड इकिगाई. तो उसको आई गॉट इट टू कंटेंट विच आई ऑलवेज टेल पीपल कि ये वाला. सो लाइक आई सेड, दिस इज द सर्कल, समथिंग दैट यू कैन डू, सॉरी समथिंग यू लाइक टू डू. ठीक है, दिस इज अ सर्कल व्हाट यू कैन डू. ठीक है, क्या अपन कर सकते. उसके बाद आएगा व्हाट इज दैट विल वर्क ऑन इंस्टाग्राम. इंस्टाग्राम पे क्या काम करेगा नहीं करेगा, यू हैव नो क्लू. देन कम्स व्हाट विल गिव यू बेटर रीच, बेटर एंगेजमेंट, बेटर वो. एंड देन लास्टली इट इज व्हाट विल गिव यू मोर वर्क. प्रोफाइल बढ़ेगा कैसे, ग्रोथ कैसे होगी. अब व्हाट यू हैव टू फिगर आउट इन योर क्रिएटर जर्नी, इंस्टाग्राम जर्नी इज दिस. देखना डॉट, दैट इज द डॉट वेयर एवरीथिंग कंबाइंस. यू कैन डू इट, यू हैव द मीन्स टू डू इट. इससे काम भी आएगा, इससे और काम भी मिलेगा, और ये करने में मजा भी आ रहा है. दैट इज वेयर, एंड दिस इज ट्रू फॉर एवरीथिंग. तो जापानीज में इसका जो फंडा है, दैट इज थिंग्स आई लाइक डूइंग, थिंग्स आई कैन डू, थिंग्स दैट विल मेक मी मनी, एक मेरा पैशन, एक विच इज गुड फॉर ह्यूमैनिटी. ऐसे करके वो 5 चीजें हैं विच इज इन जापानीज फिलोसॉफी. और बीच में जो एक मिलता है इज योर कॉल्ड योर इकिगाई. कि मैं अगर, अब मैं इंस्टाग्राम क्रिएटर हूं, तो मैं खुद के लिए कर रहा हूं, पैसा कमा रहा हूं, लोग देख रहे हैं, और नेशन के लिए मैं कुछ नहीं कर रहा, तो मेरा इकिगाई नहीं हो सकता. वैसा है. तो यू हैव टू फिगर आउट दैट इकिगाई इन टर्म्स ऑफ क्रिएटर, कि जहां पे सब इंटरेस्ट मिले is when you will be able to sustain it. Otherwise तो you will see tons of accounts. मैंने कितने देखे, मैंने हजारों अकाउंट देखे हैं जो 3 साल 4 साल के बाद निकल गए, इंस्टाग्राम छोड़ के चले गए, निकल गए, काम पे चले गए या बंद कर दिया इंस्टाग्राम पोस्ट करना. अब मेरे को इंस्टाग्राम पे पोस्ट करते हुए हो गए आज 11 साल. मैं 11 साल से पोस्ट कर रहा हूं और 6 साल से फुल टाइम कर रहा हूं. तो मेरा तो आई तो लव डूइंग इट, मेरा तो प्यार है, तो इसलिए आई कैन स्टिल डू इट ऑलवेज. हाँ हाँ हाँ, इंस्टाग्राम इज मैड. तो अब उसमें से इंस्टाग्राम पे नहीं करता, ऐसा यूट्यूब पे करता, इंस्टाग्राम पे नहीं करता. तो इंस्टाग्राम पे क्या है, ब्रांड्स पे करते, कि ब्रांड जैसे अब आके मेरे को वीवो बोले कि हाँ, हा? अब सी, दिस आई कैन टेल देम ऑल्सो. अब वीवो लॉन्च द न्यू फोन, डिड अ कैंपेन, मैं ही नहीं हूं कैंपेन में, which I don't do because my content is not creative and all that. उसमें a lot of things happen, so not everything will come, but it could be different. कि फूड का भी होता है, people do food blogging, you can get devices, कुछ भी ऐसा वो अलग अलग चलता है उसमें. तो Instagram works very differently for creators. See, consistency, identity, like I said, everything is consistency. What you can do, what you like doing, manage it well, keep on doing it again and again, again and again. चलेगा वो. I'll give you an example. It's this बंदे का भी, जो अभी एक बंदा था, you would have seen that video. वो 2 टाइल लेके वो बजाता है, तूने दिल के. अब वो बंदा, यू थिंक कि अबे छपरी है, वायरल चला गया एक वीडियो से, वो 4 साल से पोस्ट कर रहा है. 4 साल से वो दोस्त उसका मजाक उड़ा रहे हैं कि अबे चलना गाना गा हमारे लिए रात को बैठ के. ऑल दैट इज हैपनिंग. वन डे दैट वन वीडियो वेंट वायरल, reached 20 million 30 million views. Instagram एक बार अगर प्रोफाइल टैग कर दे कि वायरल जा रही है, then there is no stopping. जब तक Instagram मेहरबान है, प्रोफाइल चलती रहेगी, फिर गिर जाएगी, वो भी आएगा. तो उस बंदे की प्रोफाइल इतनी चली, टी सीरीज ने सोनू निगम को बुला के गाना करा दिया फिर से उससे. पूरा ऑडियो वीडियो शूट होके सोनू निगम गा रहा है उसके साथ, उसका ही गाना था, बट तब किया, गलत किया, कंटेंट कैसा, एंड नोबडी कैन जज योर कंटेंट. दैट इज व्हाट आई आल्सो लर्न द हार्ड वे. कोई कंटेंट जज नहीं कर सकता. एवरीथिंग इज कंटेंट. इट्स अबाउट व्हाट यू वांट टू से. इफ दैट इज यू, बी इट, बट डोंट ट्राई टू फेक इट. किसी और का चल रहा है तो मैं भी वैसी ही बात करूंगा, कि टेक्निकल गुरुजी बोलता है कैसे हैं आप, मैं भी वैसी बात करूंगा, वो नहीं चलेगा. इफ यू कांट पुल दैट ऑफ, यू कांट. ऐसे मेरे केस में भी पीपल कीप टेलिंग मी कि यार एक हुक होना चाहिए, जो आए ऐसा कि वीडियोस में रहता है लोगों का, तो चलिए शुरुआत करते हैं. आई कैन नॉट डू दैट. मेरे को वो इतना फेक लगता है, मैं कर ही नहीं सकता, मेरे मुंह से निकलता ही नहीं कुछ भी. तो आई एम वेरी रैंडम लाइक दैट. तो इट हैज टू फील, बोला ना ऐसे, व्हाट थिंक, क्या मैं ये चीज 1000 बार कर सकता हूं, एंड देन यू विल फिगर आउट कि कैन यू डू इट और नॉट. एडिटिंग अगेन इज अनदर बॉल गेम. अभी मैं काय पे दिखाऊं, कैपकट पे दिखाऊं कि, हाँ बस कैपकट. तो वो फोन में है क्या?
We shared some videos also.
Yeah, so we will be making, he has a schedule. How will you teach it? Like you need some clips already.
हाँ, एनी क्लिप्स आई कैन यूज. वो फोन में कुछ क्लिप्स आई कैन यूज एनीथिंग.
Guys, आप लोग अपने, have you shared the clips with everybody? Any?
Yes.
सबके पास clips है.
Actually, that is some kind of wedding.
Please take out.
क्या है?
Some kind of wedding videos was there.
अच्छा,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. See guys, mobile ఎవరైనా షేర్ చేసి డౌన్లోడ్ చేయకపోతే వాళ్ళకి షేర్ చేసుకోండి తొందరగా నియర్ బై షేర్ చేసుకోండి పిక్చర్లు షేర్ చేసుకోండి కానీ ప్రతి ఒక్క డివైస్ లో ఉండాలి మీరు ప్రతి ఒక్క VCC లో ఉండాలి
So now we have these videos. So most we have
ठीक है,
13 videos.
works.
So I'll come.
Mind
I बोला ना, I can talk, but then putting down is the problem for me. Guys, so I'll just show you basic things that you have to check always for CapCut. Also, see, for CapCut, no, like I was telling you how to update your feed. So, usme, whenever you see somebody teaching how to edit, teaching how to do something on CapCut, teaching how to light or anything, always save that reel first, because that is the easiest way of learning how to edit. Because they teach proper, ki yaar, these are the steps to follow, these are the buttons to hit. For beginning, keep copying it. See how they have done it, what videos. Stick to 7-8 second ka videos first, and then you'll figure out how to go about it. So for basics, always put all your footage on the timeline first. Now, videos are of two types. One is music based, other is voiceover audio based. So for music based, you have to first always understand how to use the music. One is you have a musical ear already and you know how to count beats. Okay? So if a song is going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this jahan pe ruk raha hai, that is where the video cut has to be always. So if you have that ear, that is one of the best things you can have for editing a video. If you don't have that ear, I'll show you. Isme, I don't know if audio is there. That's okay. I'll just extract from a video, no? म्यूजिक कुछ होगा नहीं ना इसमें? वीपीएन से कर लोगे कनेक्ट? कनेक्ट नो वीपीएन. हाँ, तो CapCut has a feature. So when you hit the music in CapCut, when you select the music, it has something called beats. So when you put beats, automatically that is what that beats thing is doing. It is VN में भी है वो. Same thing is in VN editor also. That it gives you the beat. जहां पे भी that drop bar has been dropped in beats, that is where your video cut has to be. So that is how you cut a video to the beats. Also, and again, if you're talking in a video, like if this video was playing and I was talking about, I went for my friend's wedding and it was a beautiful experience. I went for a friend's wedding, cut. Wherever you breathe while talking is where the cut should be. To make people understand, if you're talking about the new phone, I have with me the new Vivo V60, cut. Because you will have to stop. And uske baad you're using a punctuation ki, and this is the first piece in Hyderabad. Then you show the piece. Again cut. So in talking, so music is simple. Music is wherever the beat drops. The music is going tang 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 tang. Wherever the music is dropping is where the cut will be. In talking, wherever your sentence breaks is where the cut will be. It would be like you're playing and 4 clip chale gaye pure. The clips have to sync somewhere because what you are saying and what you are showing is totally different then. Or see, this is so if you have a musical ear, even if you don't have a musical ear, you can read these bars. See those blue lines? That is the music ka bars. So what you do is, the basic rule of music is after every 4th bar, there will be a, see, now the music has come. So this has even gives you light to intense. Intense is super fast cuts. So every beat is cutting 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Or you want it 1, 4, 1, 1, 1. Some people, when you reach like an editor level where you understand music completely, you can even play the opposite. So you don't cut at 1, 2, 3, 4. You cut at 1 or 2 ke beech ka gap, which is called off cutting, which is very, even I can't do it. It's very difficult. Only somebody who understands proper cuts. So if you go by this, the rule would be every 4th bar jo hai, there is where the cut should be. So you count those dots, 1, 2, 3, 4. Throughout your video, that has to be maintained even if you are using beats. So if your first cut is after 4 beats, keep those 4, 4, 4, 4 ka sequence. If the music is changing, like sometimes what happens is it's like ta 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 taka 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 ta. So even that, us time pe what you do is, abhi you are taking 4 beats for 1 cut. When it goes fast, switch to 1 cut for 1 beat. So you see those videos, no, it goes like ta, da, 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 da. That is where they are cutting it. This is very simple. Once you keep on playing it, you will understand ki, oh, this is where the cut, I got it right. And once you get it right, there is no looking back. You'll always understand ki kahan pe cut karna hai. So for, like I was talking about, not talking video. Now suppose this video, I'm like, I'll start, okay? Wait. I'll mute this first. So I start with, I attended my friend's wedding, cut. This is where I will cut the video. I was at my friend's wedding. This is my friend Rajesh, cut. Talking mein, it's like, beat doesn't depend then. Then it's like, this is my friend Rajesh. Again, I have to stop and say something. So I'll say, this was my friend Rajesh, who's getting married to the love of his life. Khatam. Again cut. Then you see what is the next. Who was getting married to the love of his life? He drove in his new car. So, baat karte karte, you will figure out. So once you have this script, so you will have to time the script. Editing a video on talking is the easiest to do. Because you know, koi beat ka dhyan rakhna nahi hai, music ka dhyan rakhna nahi hai. You are talking and wherever your breath is going, just give a cut at the next clip. the clips have to be syncing. जैसे मैं तो random बोल रहा था, but it was showing the car is there. अब car के time पे I cannot be like the food was amazing at the wedding. Doesn't make sense. So that sense has to be there in the edit always. For now syncing, अब जैसे अब one way is I did all these edits, right? Now how do you sync it is through transitions. Transitions, given what kind of video you are making, choose dynamic transition, easy transitions, missable transitions. If it's a fast edit video, you need zoom in, zoom out, swipes, fire, flares, all that. If it's a talking video, you can go do without transition also, or do like something like, it's called diffuse, wait, double overlap, mix. So something like mix you do, and depending on the tone of your video, if it is fast or slow, you can select. This is Rajesh, so this happened. Slowly. So that it is nothing but making it easier for the viewer to view your video. Do you want them to see random cuts? That is your style, if you want to do that. But somehow it should always make sense. And then with transitions, there is also something called sound effects. So like now this is dissolve. Or if there was a cut or zoom, it could be like zoop, zoop. That is also there in CapCut. You have to go in sound effects. See, so you go to sound effects, this tab, under your sounds, and you will have all the, see, explosion, shock. So what happens with these is, it makes the video watching experience very different compared to watching an normal video where somebody is just showing phone. It changes the narrative and makes it like very good to watch. Like suppose you guys are doing an unboxing of a new phone. So you think of, let's say this phone. Give me this phone. Your phone. So suppose I have to unbox this phone. Ab I am unboxing. I open this. So you will even find sounds for plastic unwrapping on this or on YouTube. So when you do this, you have to add that sound. It will come like वो आएगा. Then you slide तो tuck and वो आएगा ऐसे करके. तो sounds play a very important role. Shooting is simple. Whenever you are shooting content for unboxing, review, anything, shooting के लिए to play in the edit, always think of 3 shots. One is wide, which covers everything, then mid, and then super close. So for this, if I'm shooting this, one shot would be wide, where this is in my showroom or with other phones or with other boxes. Mid is just this. I shoot only Vivo V60, this box. Close up is only the V60. And then when I'm shooting this, I know this is reflecting light. So when I'm shooting this super close, I will add some details to it. Detail is, I'll just do this little like this. So while shooting, that color will change. One is I'm saying, this right here is the new V60. I'm saying it, and the color on the V60 is going. It's highlighting it already. So you have to figure out those ways. Okay, how to get the details out. But basic is stick to those 3 frames for everything. Do a wide shot, do a mid shot, and do a close-up shot. So editing mein you will never be out of footage. You will always have something to play in the edit. So that is how you figure out how to shoot. And this is true for everything. It could be unboxing video, your own talking video. Even when you're talking to a video, you're doing a talking video with the phone, shoot the video twice at least. First is you shoot dur se. Second is you shoot it up close or even from a different angle. And then in the edit, you cut those and play around so that जो देख रहा है उसको it doesn't get bored. यार ये बैठ के just phone in hand is talking. You have to play around with those kind of edits. So CapCut is the easiest to do that, and you can even have overlay. Then overlay mein you can add something on the side also, something on top of the video also. Like if I want to talk about कि this wedding was my friend's wedding, Rajesh ka wedding, and then something was happening. So I add this on top, and I can even put like this. So when you guys are doing, say, reviews of something and you want your face to be seen as well, what you do is, in this main window can be the phone ka shot, and your talking video can be in that chota wala square. You also get seen, that also gets seen, or you can play around and play that. This is like the wide shot, which is in the main window, and the close-ups and the details are going in the smaller window. So edit styles are very different, and everything is allowed. You can do anything. Just understand that you have this 9:16 ka slide, which is the space you have to fill up, and make sure transitions are on point, your sounds are on point, audio quality is super important. If you are talking in the video, make sure you have a decent mic, or if you are shooting on your phone, put a handkerchief, napkin on the phone, and then shoot close to your face in a room where there is no fan, nothing, no echo, nothing. And CapCut anyways has noise reduction. You can reduce the noise also. Or there is a website called Adobe Podcast where you can upload any video, any audio. It's free of charge, and it will remove all the noise and everything, and you'll get a proper clear audio. Best is a mic. Keep a mic. Talk out in the mic. How do you talk to a phone? Here I'm talking to you, I can look around, I can look at people. But if you give me a phone to talk to, if I'm shooting like this, always look at the camera directly. If you are using your front camera to shoot, never look on the screen, look on the lens. That is the basic for selfie videos, which most people even don't understand. They think, haan, dikhega nahi. You can't see it. But it's very visible when somebody is seeing on the screen and talking versus looking at the lens and talking. So again, for editing, start your video. That basic rule always stays. 3 seconds, 4 seconds at the start has to be your hook. Why somebody has to watch this video? Simple. Tell them that in the best possible visual. You talking, phone ka best shot, ambience ka best shot, whatever is your hero shot should be in that first 3 seconds with minimal text on top. I'll even show you some text options that I love. Yeah.
Most of these guys, like, because they're at the store, right, all day, they can shoot the content at the store, but they want to change the background. But there is this facility, right, that you can swap the background.
CapCut में? Yeah, you can. You can. अब जैसे for that, see, if you want to change the background, you have to have an image of the background. Whatever image you have that image. Wait, I'll just check this. Like this guy. Okay, now see this guy. This is a wedding ka setup. So he's there. Imagine this guy is you. It's very simple on CapCut. You have to just go to remove background, hit auto removal, and it's gone. Now you can add whatever you want in the background. See, it's just this. I'll show you one. See, this button, remove. This is remove background. Again, I'll go back. Wait.
See, open in your phones and try.
It's called remove BG. So remove BG, if you hit on any human, any person in the video, it will remove the background completely. And CapCut does an amazing job of that. It's very neat. Ab isme to lot of things are happening in the background and somebody is in the side, is why the issue is, if you shoot against a dark background or a green background or anything, it will trim you out beautifully. CapCut में वो that is not an issue. And then whatever you want at the back. So if you go to wait again, let's do it. You go to remove BG. So the background can be anything then.
We add a video in the background.
Yeah. Anything. Photo, video. So how it works is like the video that you remove the background for becomes an overlay. It can overlay anything. It can overlay a video. Kyunki it is an overlap video. If I keep it as the main video, it will not play. Because overlay is main video के ऊपर क्या आएगा is the overlay. What you are doing is overlay पे overlay. हाँ.
बैकग्राउंड रिमूव करना है ओवरलैप नहीं होता
नहीं तो जो मेन वीडियो है that has to be a blank screen then. You can keep it a photo, normal black कुछ भी. What you give in overlap is important then. तो अब जैसे if I want to do add say a photo to this, तो मैं बैकग्राउंड में फोटो ऐड करता ओवरले में और फिर जो कटआउट निकाला है उसको उस पे ओवरले करता. तो देन इट इज लाइक यू गिव अ बैकग्राउंड, उस पे ये वीडियो आएगा. दैट इज हाउ ओवरले वर्क्स.
very important because आप कॉन्फ़िगरेशन से
अनबॉक्सिंग करो, क्रिएट करो, उस चीज में इम्पोर्टेंट है ना. जैसे बैकग्राउंड वीडियो व्हाट वी कैन टेक वीवो इंडिया का कोई भी सीजीआई वीडियो डाउनलोड किया, उसके आगे आपको लगातार
या फिर कोई प्रीमियम तो बैकग्राउंड ले लिया. अभी कैसे होता है देयर शूटिंग और वीडियो फॉर वीवो एंड नीचे ओप्पो और
हां समझ गया.
वो ह्यूमन के तो एग्जैक्टली लगता है.
हाँ.
बॉक्स दिखाते हैं ना थोड़ा जिसमें टेबल है.
हाँ.
बैकग्राउंड होता है वो भी रिमूव हो जाता है.
हाँ हाँ.
तो टेबल में रिमूव करके दिखाने लगता है उसमें
क्या करना है रिमूव?
बैकग्राउंड जो रिमूव हो रहा है वो प्रॉपर होता है.
हाँ, पर्सन में, पीपल में प्रॉपर होगा. अब आई शो यू हाउ टू डू इट इन ऑब्जेक्ट्स. तो अब जैसे ये कार है, ठीक है. अब कार में इफ आई डू रिमूव बैकग्राउंड, सी व्हाट हैपेंस. पूरा वीडियो चला गया क्योंकि ह्यूमन नहीं दिखा ना उसको, तो पूरा डिलीट कर दिया. तो हाँ किसका? हाँ वही बोल रहा हूं, अब तो वही दिखा रहा हूं कि अब देन आई डू कस्टम रिमूवल. सो कस्टम रिमूवल में व्हाट आई डू इज आई ब्रश द कार. भैया फिर से करना बोल रहा है क्या? See, so now see the car is only the car is there now. But what you have to do is again, जैसे आप बोल रहे थे कि इसमें this has to go as a overlay first. तो अब ये देखो, ये बैंड you've seen all those to come here. ठीक है, यहां पे आई वॉन्ट हिम टू कम इन द फ्रेम, तो आई ड्रॉप दिस हियर. ठीक है, की फ्रेम बोलते हैं उसको, और इसको मैं निकाल दूंगा ऐसा साइड. तो नाउ व्हेन द वीडियो इज प्लेइंग ही कम्स लाइक दिस. हाँ, तो वो हाँ दैट कि मैंने तो 1.7 उसका रखा है ना, 1.7 सेकेंड्स का रखा है. I reduce the time and I move him out completely, तो he'll come like this now. वैसे तो दैट यू कैन जस्ट सिलेक्ट. अब जैसे कार का है तो अब उसमें जो ऑडियो निकालना पड़ता है जो कट करके, यू कैन देन प्ले अराउंड विथ मल्टीपल कट्स ऑफ द सेम कार. यू कैन ब्रेक डाउन इन व्हील्स, लोगो, बट देन योर एडिट गेम हैज टू बिकम एंड इट ओनली कम्स विथ प्रैक्टिस. जैसे कार अभी हमने निकाला, देन यू से कि नहीं मेरे को कार भी 2 पार्ट में आना चाहिए. यू टेक अ फोटो ऑफ दैट एडिट, उसको 2 में स्प्लाइस करके देन दोस कम एंड मिक्स. दैट्स अ वेरी डिफरेंट गेम. बट वंस यू गेट हैंग ऑफ कैपकट, देन तो इट्स लाइक सुपर इजी. लाइक नॉर्मल एडिट्स में इफ आई टॉक टू वीडियोग्राफर्स अभी एंड दे आर लाइक कि भैया 4 घंटा लगेगा, 5 घंटा लगेगा एडिट में. आई एम लाइक ब्रिंग मी एनी वीडियो, मैं आधे घंटे में एडिट कर दूंगा पूरा 1.5 मिनट का वीडियो. आई कैन एडिट क्योंकि आई हैव एडिटेड ओवर 1200 वीडियोस मैंने एडिट किए हैं खुद से. तो आई नो कि मेरे को क्या डालना है, कहां डालना है. म्यूजिकल एडिट आई स्टिल डोंट अंडरस्टैंड मच बिकॉज बहुत टाइम लगता है उसमें. एंड प्रॉब्लम ये आता है कि उसमें आई एम जजिंग माई सेल्फ कि आई वॉन्ट टू मैच एवरीथिंग करेक्टली एंड दैट टेक्स अ लॉट ऑफ टाइम. एंड मेरे को प्रैक्टिस नहीं है. बट विद ऑडियो स्क्रिप्ट, विद वॉइस ओवर का स्क्रिप्ट, आई कैन एडिट एनी वीडियो क्विकली. तो वो दैट बिकम्स ईजी. तो कैपकट में जैसे दिस चल इसमें से कौन से हैं. You guys can see no text. हाँ, see अब this is the simple font. ठीक है. अब I'll tell you. See for bold, flexible is amazing. This one, flexible it's called. Very easy to read, very clean, very sharp lines, perfect एकदम. But this is only for bold. For if you want to have small and bold both, this is called sequel.
Please write the names of these fonts so that you know.
One of the most common, which works across all social media platforms, you will see the most is Montserrat. It's called Montserrat. That is the most commonly used, the most easy to eyes. Because see, इसमें सब ऐसे sharp कुछ भी नहीं है. It's very curved, very soft. So that works very well. This is that Instagram wala font, modern, which comes in Instagram also. So this is modern. Again, a very soft, very simple font, Gotham. Very close to Montserrat, but Gotham also works a lot. And bold mein, if you want thin, not like super bold, then this one. It's called Vigorous. Starry is again like Vigorous, but then smaller and then super bold. So just see that there are things called like thin, regular, mid, semi-bold, bold, super bold. Super bold is usually used for headings only. Don't use it for normal text or subtitles or anything. Always use it for only headings. Super bold. Normal text can be anything then. You can use Montserrat ka semi. Semi is usually what works for Instagram well, or even thin, regular, anything works. Should be readable, that's it. Anything else? Yeah.
Just last one thing.
Huh.
One is the thumbnails because they're
Huh.
important. Because half the time they're uploading video, pehla frame is like blank. Second is, like there is a way to put, like where should they put the text?
Got it. Yeah. So So see, Instagram, let's go for the text now, okay? So for your Instagram videos, this is where your text screen should end. So the rule is, take your छोटा वाला finger, keep that there, जहां खत्म होता है उसके ऊपर no text should ever go. नीचे तो डालने का मतलब नहीं, नीचे तो you can have like, ऐसे this I put here, or duplicate.
One finger, just the finger on the frame, on the phone, right? And left and right also.
I also give you this frame. See, so nothing should go outside this. Okay, not even above this. So this frame is what you have to play always.
Did you turn it on from somewhere?
No, it's there only. Automatic. And for your this thing thumbnails के लिए, thumbnails का I'll just, I don't know if this has inflow. What app do you use for photo editing?
I use
Nothing.
Photoshop.
अच्छा,
Which app do you guys use for editing your
photo editing के लिए?
photo editing?
Default, we have in the viewers smartphones, we have the default editing option.
Which one? Show me.
In the album itself, we have.
So for example,
हाँ, I'm good that.
edit. We have framing.
Okay.
And everything here.
So see, now if I want to make what do you call, thumbnail, okay? First thing is it has to be 9:16. 9:16 is what the thumbnail will be for your app. Okay, let's shorten it more because there is more text here. Okay, if this is my layout which is set for the thumbnail. Now thumbnail, what happens is when somebody comes to your reel ka feed, what is the reel about is what they read on the thumbnail. One is visually it shows something, that is one. Second is you add text to it.
Yes, we have Canva also. Canva.
अच्छा, हाँ, कैनवास तो Canva है क्या? Canva? Where's Canva? That is easier because I can add and play. I usually use Inflow. Another app for photos that you can use is Inflow. It's like Canva, but easier for creating all this. See, so on Canva, though, you can even have something called, I think it will have Instagram thumbnail template mein, reel cover, Instagram reel cover. See, so it's already given you a 9:16 ka frame. Let's check this only. So see, even if you find like a template like this, select what color you want to have your reel ka thumbnail. So you can select like a nice color, whatever suits your profile. So take something like this. अब इसमें जैसे he's used a cutout. So what you can do is you can add any of your photo or your product ka photo that you have. Let's use this directly. See, इसमें से cutout but the idea is of what is the reel about and then text on top which is readable in such big font. Launching the new V60 or reviewing the best phone out there, best phones under 40K, whatever you want to write, the text has to be there. Bottom doesn't matter so much. Like this one doesn't matter because this will get cut anyways. So right now, if you look at Instagram ka layout, it used to be 1080 by 1350. So like this is what you would see. So it's like 1080 by 1350. Now what they have done is, to username aata tha while scrolling, that has also gone inside the reel now. So now it has become 1080 by 1445. So it's added 50 px ka space, but that is just very tiny to play around. So just select the text and the visual, because your reel ka, when you select the thumbnail, when you go to the reel while posting, it will show select thumbnail. Usme you upload this and then set it to show the text, the visual, and then you can post it off. So it will look seamless. And if you have like a template like this that you have decided, it becomes super easy, because next reel mein you just change the text, add that visual, and use the same text template again and again. So when somebody comes to your profile, they see like a well curated reel with everything readable. So if I want to see best phone under 40,000, I know this is the reel. If I want to see what are the new launches, I can see that in your reel directly. What not to do while buying a phone. It could be anything. But that text should not be more than 5 words. 5 words ke upar nahi, because nobody is reading more than 5 words in that text. So just pick a color, pick a font, make it like, kya bolte hain usko, like a collage type. Ki good to look at, but easy to read. And then you're good to go for the thumbnail also. Done. Anything else?
I think that is. Guys, you have any questions?
Maximum कितने सेकंड का रील अपलोड?
हाँ यार, वो तो डिपेंड्स. हाँ, पोस्ट का क्या क्या? वो तो फिर वीडियो पोस्ट होता नॉर्मल. दैट इज इंस्टाग्राम का लिमिट है वो. बट दैट डिपेंड्स ऑन व्हाट यू आर शोइंग इन दैट. तो आइडियली 40 seconds, 45 seconds max. If your audience is used to looking at long videos, then you can go to 90, 85, 90 also. But do it like a mix. So you keep something which is 7-8 seconds, 40 seconds, 80 seconds. Keep playing around to see what is working. If you think 80 वाले में आ रहा है मेरे को traction, keep doing it. So the moment you crack 80 second, 70 second वाला barrier is when the profile is set. Because you have managed to hold somebody for 50 seconds on one video. That is the max. वरना 6-7 सेकंड में तो सब हो जाता है. तो ऐसा है. And posting times का भी, again it depends on your profile also. Keep playing around with that also. Like sometimes you post a video 8 AM. See कैसा कर रहा है. 2 बार पोस्ट करो. चल रहा है तो रहने दो. नहीं चल रहा है, again try 12, try 2, 5, 8, 10. वो multiple वो है. Trial and error है वो. Keep trying it and make a note. But whenever you post something, always write it down. I still do it. Whenever I post a reel, वो ना अंधविश्वास. I keep that. ये रील पोस्ट किया था 11:54 पे. तो अगर चल गया तो नेक्स्ट टाइम तो आई विल पोस्ट 11:54 पे ही कुछ भी हो जाए. वैसा है वो. तो यू हैव टू कीप ऑन प्लेइंग अराउंड.
रिकैप करता सर.
हाँ.
ये टाइम पे आपके फॉलोअर्स से एंगेज हो रहे हैं.
हाँ.
ये टाइम पे 6 to 9 PM.
हाँ.
चेंज हो रहा है.
वो डेली भी चेंज होता है. डिपेंड्स ऑन व्हाट पीपल आर, व्हाट टाइम ऑफ द डे पीपल आर वॉचिंग. कौन सा वीक का डे. अब जैसे आई नो फॉर अ फैक्ट सैटरडे संडे को कंटेंट चलता ही नहीं है मेरा. बिकॉज सैटरडे संडे लोगों के पास काम होता है करने को. वीकडे में लोग चिल है पूरे, ऑफिस में लोग कर रहे हैं. तो आई वुड इवन ट्रैक इट डाउन कि अगर मेरे को दिखाना है मेरा रील कौन से टाइम पे सब स्क्रॉल कर रहे हैं, तो नाउ यू थिंक कब कर रहे होंगे, यू थिंक कि हाँ लंच ब्रेक में, नहीं कर रहे, बिकॉज लंच ब्रेक में खाना खा रहा है बैठ के, हाउ कैन ही स्क्रोल, बात कर रहा है किसी से लंच के 15 मिनट पहले, तब से होता है कि लंच होने वाला है, मैं वेला हूं, मैं टाइम पास कर रहा हूं, दैट इज व्हेन पीपल स्क्रोल। फिर बाकी सिटीज में क्या है, इवन सिटीज का इट वेरीज, सिटीज लाइक बॉम्बे एंड दिल्ली द हाईएस्ट स्क्रोलिंग हैपेंस 6 बजे के बाद, 6 से 6:30 के बीच में, बिकॉज दे हैव पब्लिक ट्रांसपोर्ट जिसमें लोग बैठ के जा रहे हैं और स्क्रोल कर रहे हैं। हैदराबाद में एवरीबडी इज ड्राइविंग ट्रैफिक में 2 घंटा, तो व्हेन ब्रांड्स टेल मी कि 6 से 8 पोस्ट करो, हम लाइक नहीं करना हैदराबाद में पोस्ट, हैदराबाद में 6 से 8 कहीं ना कहीं फंसा हुआ है कोई, दे आर नॉट ट्रैवलिंग, तो हैदराबाद का बेस्ट टाइम इज 4, कि जब वो ऑफिस खत्म होने के पहले दे वांट टू रन